All right, everybody, turn off your cameras, turn off your microphones. I will type who is Mafia, and please type to me who you want to kill and what the message is you want to leave. Everybody, turn on your cameras and your microphones. And Tsunami is dead.
Jesus Christ, he's dead.
And the message on his body is in all caps to Davy Jones' locker with ye.
Oh, come on.
More words than words than 4, but I'm gonna allow it.
That's 6.
I don't think Jack would write that message.
Yeah, I absolutely wouldn't write that message.
I don't think it's. I think it's like unlikely Jack would write that.
You're right. I would usually respect and/or know the number of words that are given as part of the rule, and so that makes me very suspicious of Slacks right off the bat. I mean, he's got the pirate hat.
I mean, this is quite easily a frame job. Also, you just got pocketed as fuck. The first line out of that guy's mouth is, "I just want to say I think Jack's innocent." Let the conversation begin.
It's possible. It's possible. But at least you know which team I'm on now, right?
The non-Quinn team? Wait,
you know that I'm town. You know that I'm town. So
why? I don't know your shit.
I would agree. I think I'm agreeing with what Quinn said, that I don't think Jack would say that either, which makes me think that he's town.
I'm not saying he's Mafia. I'm just saying there's no reason for me to know that he's town.
That's fair. That sounds like either of you other three. That sounds like one of those ones. I mean, I know.
Jenkins, who do you think would write that? Do you think Jack would?
Well, I would like to say for the record, I respected the word limit when I was Mafia. We all know that, so it wasn't me. I don't think it was Jack, so it's the 3 of you.
Which one of us 3 do you think would do it?
I think you would do it.
you think I wouldn't respect the word count?
Oh, yes. Well, actually, that's true. Well, maybe as a bait. Or maybe Slacks wants to make it look like an obvious frame job because it would be too stupid to frame yourself like that.
See, I think the word count is less important. I think the words that are chosen are more important. To Davy Jones' locker with you, that doesn't feel like something that's in Jack's lexicon. It feels like it's in all 3 of your lexicons, though.
That's definitely not in mine, but...
Davy Jones, you had Pirates of the Caribbean?
I for sure think that's in your lexicon, bro.
Oh, okay.
I remember a clip from you, Quinn, where Jakiro flew in doing his taunt, and you were like, "Here comes Beethoven's F Symphony," or whatever.
What does that have to do with pirates?
See, you knew it was from the Pirates movie.
Davy Jones?
Yeah, he knows. That's a straight up reference. I didn't know what movie it was from.
Oh, I see.
I know which movie
man with the pirate hat. Are you serious? You look like Davy Jones.
What? Can we talk about the kill, perhaps? Does that mean anything?
Well, you did say that if Neil was Mafia and played us, he would not get to win again, and so
I do think that makes it more likely it's Jenkins or Slacks.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, there's definitely a smidge of vengeance here with this.
No. Here's what happened. One of you guys that died last round were bored as hell sitting there. Oh, I want to play Mafia. You clearly weren't AFK because everybody turned the cameras on immediately when Hopid said to. So the whole time you're thinking, oh, what can I say? Oh, Slacks has a pirate hat on. I'll do Davy Jones' locker. I haven't watched Pirates of the Caribbean, but I have time to Google it, Wikipedia, just like that.
That's true.
Okay?
Ample time.
And then killing Tsunami and making a frame job, it makes it look like it's Slacks.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't kill Tsunami because I was like 100% sure while I was dead that it was him, and I wasn't told. So I felt like I could read him, so I wouldn't kill him.
See, I think that makes me more suspicious of Jenkins. Slacks was like, oh, that's an interesting idea. And you immediately went to like defending yourself and defending the 2 people that were there and finding like an alternative motive why it would be the one of us instead.
The reason I did that was because that was the only information that I had. Okay? I am not going to put out bullshit information out there, okay? Saying people are Googling stuff on Wikipedia. I'm only saying relevant information that I know. And that's why I did that. And now I think you're suspect.
Yeah.
Who?
Lyrical. Putting that on me like that.
I think Lyrical is much more town than you and Slacks.
Well, all I know is that Jack is innocent. Allow me. I just want to say right now that Jack is innocent. Remember this when it's you and me in the final 3, Jack. Please remember me. Remember these words that I said.
A lot of people trying to pocket me right now. What's going on?
So we're going to vote or what?
I vote.
Well,
Jack,
you
do you
gotta
think it's
do the
more likely that it's
accusation first,
Jenkins
right?
or Slacks?
I think this might be some like next level Slacks play, but I also still
Why?
find Jenkins suspicious.
See, I found Jenkins suspicious every game, so that makes me less confident in my read of him. That's the other problem.
He was very sus last game. He was
Really,
sus
I thought he was
Let's-
super towny last game, and I think his play this game is different from his play last game. Personally,
Let's talk about the narrative.
Convenient you would say that. Very convenient that you
Yeah.
of all people would say that.
Let's talk about
Is that
Quinn's
convenient?
narratives that he's setting up. Instantly
Sure.
says Jack is innocent, and then he moves on to it has to be Jenkins and Slacks. He's not
I didn't say
able-
that. I did
That's
not
it. You
say
said
that.
it. You
I did
said
not.
3 times. You said, "Who do you think is more suspicious, Jenkins or Slacks?"
That doesn't
He's
mean
building
I
this
think it's one of
revenge
you.
narrative, and just saying, be careful. We haven't seen Quinn's full power yet, and this is what he does. He's a mafia expert. He controls the narrative. He
Dude,
controls
I'm so bad at
the
this role.
story.
I'm so bad at this role.
Mafia.
Wait,
You're
are
bad
you
at
this
mafia.
Role? Yes.
Yeah.
but you just said that is so you're bad at your role that you're in right now, which is
Yeah.
Mafia.
I said at Mafia, the role. I'm not Mafia.
I know.
Hmm.
All right, I'm ready to
Ah.
formal Quinn. I'm ready to formal Quinn.
That could just be a flub, but there's some
Gabe,
things going on there.
you're pretty quick to jump on that when he accidentally said he was Mafia or whatever. That was
I just wanted to draw attention to it. I don't want a formal Quinn.
okay.
He's-
All right.
Gabe is Daddy Shark
It
every
was-
time
there's-
he see.
Blood in the water. There was blood in the
I-
water.
I actually think it's Slacks.
Whoa!
I formal Slacks.
Oh, you come at the king. I formal Quinn. Fucking back me up. This lion piece of shit comes at the king. Now, real talk. If I'm gonna die here, I do actually feel like Gabe is a little bit more aggressive than he usually is. I feel
That's
like
right.
Jenkins is playing the same that he played last time. Jack, absolutely innocent from the bottom of my heart. I know. I know I've been joking around a lot though, but I legitimately am super sus on Quinn. My number top 2 would be Lyrical and Quinn. Just because in a high meta play, that's what you do is you start these narratives. It's like it has to be these 2 guys. So that's just me. That's my real towny read.
I mean, Slacks, to try and sway you to somewhere else because I think
Sure.
your opinion matters because people listen to you a lot. I am not creative enough to do this Davy Jones thing, and I also would not break the word limit like that. I'm not a very funny person, and I would not like do this random, like this super random 6 words in all caps. Like I definitely wouldn't do that, and I'm also
Well, I
not good enough at
understand
the
that,
mafia.
Quinn.
So
Was it
then
an
You
why?
would do that to frame
How-
me. That's
how-
why
was
you
it
would
in
do
all
that
caps?
because it's not you.
Wait,
No, I mean I think it's you or Jenkins. I'm not sure between the 2.
Why would
All right, do we
I
have an
do that?
accusation? We're running out of
I'm
time here, guys.
gonna have to agree here, and I think for the same reason that he thought I wouldn't do it, I would try to be as witty or slick as possible within those 4 words. I would not just willingly exceed it, even to frame someone else. So that's also why I'm thinking this is more of a Slacks Jenkins type of deal. And,
He's following. He
I follow
pocketed you,
Jenkins. I
bitch.
follow
He
Jenkins.
pocketed you.
Is there
I
a
follow
second
Jenkins.
on Jenkins?
Hell no. Quinn's it, and I'm not gonna help him kill my friend. It's
Oh,
fucking
God.
Quinn. I know it's Quinn.
I formal Quinn.
I second Quinn.
All right.
Fuck you,
Oh,
Quinn.
so- All right, Jenkins, 10 seconds.
I lashed out, guys. I'm sorry about that. He accused me. I just don't want to die. I want to be alive. You know, my girlfriend lives in this town.
I really, honestly think it's Quinn. No jokes aside, no memes aside. I think he's a high-level mafia player. He constructed things. He keeps saying he wouldn't write that sentence because you guys all know him. That's exactly why he wrote it, to have the easiest frame job of all time.
I mean, Slack's read of me is just totally wrong. I am really bad at the role Mafia. You can ask anyone who's played with me in the past. I've won 1 out of 7 games in my history on the role. So I would not be able to pull off some mastermind thing that Slacks is proposing here. I think Jack knows me the best, and Jack knows that I would not come up with this 6-word thing. It would not happen. I guess
this is
speaking
the Quinn telling the truth voice.
I guess speaking to I mean, I think it's possible it's lyrical. I still don't think it's Jack. You shouldn't vote me because there's going to be a really hard final 3 without me, where there's a Slacks and a Jenkins and a +1, and Town's going to lose. So you should keep me alive.
All right, so we're gonna vote. Jenkins, you want to still vote?
No, I don't want to vote.
Okay, so we're not having a vote.
No.
All right, so now it's back to the drawing board. Please, you have almost no time, so please accuse someone.
All right, I think
I say
Slacks.
Slacks.
It might. Yeah,
Okay,
a second.
is there a second? Okay.
So I wasn't entirely sure. I felt very uncomfortable with everybody because everybody seemed fine to me. And then during your accusation, Jenkins didn't even really have an accusation. You had an accusation that was false, saying that like Quinn was saying that everybody knows him and that we wouldn't have chosen those words. That's what we were talking about with Jack. We weren't talking about that with Quinn. So
No.
to me, your accusation seemed a little bit sus there. And then on top of that, you were the one that's most likely to put out the Davy Jones locker by far, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be Slacks, and Slacks is real freaking dangerous in a final 3. He lost the last final 3, so get
Okay.
him out of here.
All right, fuck off. Lyrical, you're misremembering. He literally did say that I would never be capable of breaking the word number limit or writing in all caps. I feel like he legitimately has been making narratives for the entire time. I feel like he's a great, very smart guy, and it was a very easy frame job. And I'm disappointed you guys are falling for it, but it's no big deal because you're going to get down to the final 3. He's still going to be there. And then you're going to realize that it is me. Next tonight, he's going to kill Jack because he already pocketed. He's fine. And then he will be fine.
But
It is 100.
Why would he kill me if he pocketed me?
Because then why would he kill you? You guys are playing in fucking 2020 and he's playing in 2030. He kills you next. And then he goes and convinces the last person that it was Lyrical because he knows so much about Davy Jones. I'm just telling you, it's all good. I'm willing to sacrifice myself for town as long as you take out the guy who's been controlling the game and framed me. I still win, so I'm happy to go down. Thank you.
All right, let's do a vote. Everyone, put your heads down. If you'd like to vote off Slacks, please raise your hand. Everybody, heads up. That's 3 out of 5. Slacks, you are dead, and town wins.
I know it.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you.
Too easy.
Get out with you to Davy Jones' locker.
Easy.
The word limit was your undoing, my friend.
All right, so everybody turn off your cameras. If you received the message Mafia, please message me your kill and the message. Okay, everybody put your camera on, unmute yourself.
Huh.
Slacks, turn on your camera, all right? So Jenkins is dead.
Oh.
Okay, so
Ooh.
on camera yourself, mute yourself. And the message left was BSJ was real MVP. And okay, discuss.
Okay,
Jack,
so
was this you?
I think that makes it quite unlikely it's Lyrical. I don't think Lyrical casts that much NA Dota. I don't think he's
Yeah.
exposed to BSJ very much. I don't think BSJ would spring to his mind. I think it's pretty unlikely Lyrical would write that message.
I mean, it sure seems like it would be, right? Because, BSJ, we've had some discussion on the subject. Obviously, Jenkins, they were teammates and all that, so I could see why there would be suspicion there, but I don't know, isn't that a bit incriminating? Like right off the bat? Why would I put myself in harm's way like that?
Well, I don't think me, Jake, or Lyrical care enough about NA Dota to even know what that refers to.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I think
this is
Slacks
a
could
five-
definitely write that message. I also think
This-
you could definitely write that message.
That's a 5-head Tsunami joke, all right? Tsunami, as I've said for years, is the funniest person in Dota by far
He's
because he has that
pocketing me and accusing me at the same time.
he has that fucking 5-head level of humor that you don't actually get the joke till you're in the fucking shower the next day crying and then you remember what he said. And this is a 5K joke about how BSJ is a god because he's saving NA and Jenkins is the other NA player besides Quinn. He's the bad one. So I think this is a 5-head joke by
Quinn is the bad
Tsunami.
one.
This is
What?
the typical Slacks generic accusation to see who seconds it.
Generic!
And then he's gonna be all like, I didn't really mean it. I just wanted to see who would jump
You
on
want to see
it.
how much I mean it, bitch? I formal Tsunami right now. That's
All
how
right,
much
is
I mean
there
it.
a second on Tsunami?
Look at that smile. He knows he's
No
innocent. He
consent.
knows she's pocketed all you idiots. But I always fucking knew Tsunami. Remember that.
Did
You remember
it
that time you
games
didn't
ago.
vote for him?
I said I was cool to lose to him. That's different than not voting for him.
What
got
was
a
the
real-
message exactly?
You got a real vendetta. You just killed him first last year. You're trying to kill him.
Oh, that's true.
Piss off.
That's true.
Oh, I was right about the vengeance kill too.
Yeah, you were. All of a sudden,
Wait, what was it?
Quinn's kinda
BSJ was
clear.
right? Was that what it was?
No, it
GSJ
wasn't.
was true MVP, I think.
Although, counterpoint, who's the only one here that talks in Twitch degenerate speak? That'd be Quinn.
That's
He's the only
true.
one IRL that would say something like true MVP without.
That's not a meme or an emote.
Ah, you see how defensive he got? He's fine. It's Neil. You're innocent. It's
Pepe
Neil.
hands.
What?
I think it's Jack. I think Jack is the only one who would want to rile people up with bringing up BSJ, and it's so obvious that that's why he went for it, because I don't really see any of you other ones, other than Quinn, but I agree with Quinn's reads last game, and I think he's pretty clean this game.
I don't know. I think Quinn was trying to pocket me at the start, saying it wasn't me a little bit. I'm a little bit sus on Mr. Quinny.
I mean, I did the same thing to Jack last round, right? And I was down.
That's true. I just
Yeah,
don't like
but
it.
why would
I
he
think- I
remember it so quickly? That's his excuse.
You
You
just
think
said it
you-
wasn't him. What the fuck is Slacks doing?
I mean, I think Neil's play is much more similar to his first town game than the Mafia game. I thought the Mafia game he talked a lot less. I don't think he accused anyone. This game he was targeting Jack a bit more. I think he was saying a lot more. I thought the Mafia game is very quiet. I don't think he's clear or anything, but I think it's like maybe slightly less likely it's him. I think it could be Jack, and I think it could be Slacks again.
Yeah, I also don't get the same kind of super suspicious vibes from Neil this time. I don't know. I also don't really think it's Slacks either. So, but like you two, I'm still, I don't know.
Which
So
two? Which
kinda-
two are you talking about?
Gabe and Quinn.
What?
I'm still a little uncertain there.
So you're saying the only person that you feel comfortable with right now is Neil?
Yeah, I think Neil might be the least suspect
Why do you think it's not
Based on-
Slacks?
based on his baseline. It's not a. I don't want to say this. It's not something that Slacks would. I don't think Slacks would. This would be his message. I don't think it's something he would say.
I think it's Jack.
I just
Jack sounds all tight and like tense to me right now. He's not all loosey goosey. He's all worried about being found out as Mafia. It's definitely Jack.
Lucy,
Jack, I know you. That's right.
Slacks, you've been quiet for a while. How do you feel about what's been said?
I'm bored. I've already accused everyone. I'm ready to vote. Let's
On who?
vote.
Okay, so can we get a accusation?
I
please?
formal
Your-
Jack.
I'm a second Jack.
I thought Neil had been less sus this round. I actually agree with what Jack said, that Slacks probably wouldn't write that note. I don't think Gabe would write the notes either. I know it's not me, and process elimination, I'd be okay killing you.
Okay.
I
You are
personally, I didn't like the way that you were talking, Jack. To me, you sounded just a little bit tight, a little bit sort of concerned, agitated. Your face looked tight. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm concerned. I'm about to die again.
Is that your
It doesn't
defense?
look good. It doesn't look good for me, that's for sure. So there's a good chance that I just die. But if that happens, like you might be in for a bit of a rough one. So I also don't think it's Quinn, because again, like I know Quinn pretty well, and there isn't a whole lot of like insincerity or whatever that I sense there. But now this Gabe keeps trying to kill me. This Gabe keeps trying to throw things around. We try to immediately disassociate Gabe from like this. This era or this time or whatever, which I don't think is entirely accurate, because I feel like Gabe was covering those games. And I just feel like, I don't know, it just really seems to point towards me. And, like if I did that, like, am I trying to die here and get us out of here or what? So I don't know. It's, I don't know.
I didn't think about that, but we all were pretty on board with another game, and I don't really think I heard anything out of you. So
Okay, so do you have anything else to say, Jack, or do you want to vote?
That's about all I got now.
Okay, do you guys want to still vote on this?
I do.
Wait, can I hear what Slacks thinks?
I'm gonna kill. I'm always gonna vote to kill. I want to kill
Okay,
him now.
so do you want to vote, Quinn?
Yeah, sure, we can push.
kill
Okay,
him.
so
Kill him.
everybody put your heads down. If you would like to vote off Jack, please raise your hand. Okay, everybody heads up. It is a unanimous vote, and Jack, you are gone, and Mafia is eliminated, and Conway- you guys are remarkably good at figuring out who it is on the first.
bang.
What a clown.